of my pride and applied for the infamous stupid OC internship. Did that for a bit. Made me feel absolutely worthless, but hey, it was something. One day, in our great year of 2091, I finally got accepted into a paying position in the company. One employee who had taken a particular liking to me, you may have heard of her.
Emily?
Yes, her. She kind of watched over me when no one else did. I was the youngest employee in the division as far as I knew. A special case or whatever. I think we both had holes to fill. She understood what I was going through, that I was just a kid out of their water, and honestly, she probably knew about my parents, probably on a file she had somewhere, I don't know. But she took me under her wing, and we got along super well, so that was nice, I guess. Counter 2 on the number of Miles Abbott's friends. Then, a year later, I finally got a clearing to try out my quick and easy, fully autonomous AI idea. And I made one of my own to use as an example of my work. Prototype C, Impart Interface 4, Model Type 1, aka Unit C41, aka Cal. They were, they didn't do anything wrong. I think I probably put too much blame on them back then for something that hardly involved them at all, but, to make a short sob story shorter, my project got shut down after they were created. No explanation, no word from anyone I cared to hear from, no word from mission oversight. Just an email from the board saying that clearance for my idea had been terminated and that I was to resume my typical company work promptly. I stared at that email for a good 10 minutes. I was so tired. There isn't another word for it, just tired. I was tired of people acting like I didn't know what I was doing, tired of people acting like I was just a child, tired of people standing in my way when I knew I could do something. My whole life, everyone looked down on me like I was some stupid puppy or something. Like I can't do anything. Like I can't hear when they repeatedly talk about how dumb I must be. I just wish people got it. This one time that I'm a person, that the jokes aren't funny, that I am fully capable of doing what I want, but also literally anything. My first chance to do something I want to do that I think is right, and they rip it out of my hands without a second thought, without an explanation, without anything. And I was tired for my whole life. Just being demeaned, being made the butt of the joke, being told I couldn't do things just because they thought I couldn't. It was tiring, and I'm tired now, and I want to stop being tired. But no, because that's not how life works. Because Omnicorp and Dad and Professor Smith and everybody else that's out there that lives to spite me and people like me would much rather I sit sulking in a cave waiting for my oncoming death than try and let anyone hear whatever it is I bother to waste my breath with. Maybe if I wasn't such a stubborn asshole, I would have given up. Matter of fact, I would have given up 10 years ago. But I didn't. And now, every day that I sit here and continue to rot in this humid, disgusting cave, I wonder if that was the wrong decision. If maybe I should have listened to Dad. If I should have just let it go and gave in to what everyone thought I should be. If I should have just given up. And Alex, I really do think that one of these days I'm going to do just that. Give up. Stop making the effort to carry out whatever stupid ideas or plans I've decided to get myself overly invested in and sit quietly on the sidelines like the good little kid that I was always told I should be. Since it seems like I'm the only one who doesn't know who I'm supposed to be. Not quite there yet, but I am getting closer and closer, and I don't know. I guess I'll see where my little fun adventure takes me next. How much longer I've got before I finally give in, you know? It's actually the first time I've ever talked about any of that to anyone.
A first time for everything.
Apparently. I don't know why I decided that now was the time for me to just dump all that on you. I'm sorry.
I'm glad you felt like you could share all that with me. Okay, Miles? That's a really big step, man.
Not too much?
A lot. Not too much, though. If I ever cross any boundaries, you'll let me know, right?
Yeah, of course.
Well, in that case, I'm so proud of you, Miles. Genuinely. And I really, really want you to remember that. You are truly one of the most talented and magnificent people I've ever known. Seriously, name someone else who can make a functional chocolate geyser in an afternoon, or a walking toy bird before they've even hit puberty. You are something special, Miles Abbott. And I could not be more excited to see who you become and what you do whenever we get out of this cave and march up to Omnicorp's HQ ourselves.
I'd love to see the looks on their faces when they realize how bad of a mistake they made in suppressing you to base-level corporate henchmen. Miles? Was that a bad joke? Honey, I apologize.
No, don't apologize. How? What? Mom?
Yes? Are you okay, Miles?
This isn't real. I'm seeing things. You're not real. You're dead.
What?
What the hell is this? Who are you?
What are you talking about? I'm me, Miles. Do you need me to leave you alone?
I don't...
I can leave if you need me to, Miles. I didn't realize I was...
You didn't... You're fine, Alex. Cave must be getting to my head. Sorry, Crap.
What was that?
I left my comms recording. Sorry.
No, I mean that...
Hold on. I just had an idea.
Miles, I don't... What are you talking about, man?
That was my mom's voice on the recording. Alex, I'm serious. Should I play it again?
No, you don't have to. I just... Something similar happened a few weeks ago. I don't get it. You're feeling better though, right?
Clearly have a bigger problem now, so yeah, I guess.
Having new problems doesn't erase the old ones, Abbott.
All right.
We care about you, okay? Even if your comms is totally whacked up. Seriously, though, don't forget that. Far too many people get lost when they can't remember that there are people that love them, and that follows them around. You've got a whole team of people here who are here for you. And if I have anything to say about it, I'm gonna be here for you until we all get old and turn to dust. Beyond that, even. We can't have you getting lost. So, don't ever forget that. And if you do, I'll just keep reminding you until you can remember. Magic shows and birds and whatnot. Okay.
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 I know what it sounds like, but I'm not crazy. You guys can tell that's not Alex's voice, right?
Yes, I can, but Alex, you're saying you can't
Keep my perspective out of your deducing, Starshine. We both know I've got a couple of my wires crossed right now.
I feel like an altered perspective would be helpful right now, Commander. I mean, if you're an outlier from the general consensus, that must mean something, right?
Disregard it, Cal.
Yes, sir.
But no, Alex, you looked like my mom. You sounded just like her. Maybe you couldn't hear it because,
Seriously, Alex, if you've been mishearing multiple transmissions, then it should be more of a discussion than it is. That's a big deal.
Maybe, but it's not what we're discussing right now.
It could be. We can come back to Miles' situation later.
I would rather just get this figured out, Athena.
Cal, is there any way you could, I don't know, maybe there's a frequency or something in the caves that's only affecting Alex right now?
I'm not particularly built to run on diagnostics on things outside of our electronics and telecommunication devices, Miles. And I can't exactly run a search on Alex's brainwaves or frequencies of the environment in the caves. It's not like I can just stick out my tongue and tell you, the airflow does feel like 18.98 hertz today. You may have to get that checked out.
That wasn't what I meant. I was just thinking out loud.
I think it's coming time we all head back to our respective quarters. This is not helping anything. Miles, you've had a rough... I don't know. Just chill until dinner, all right?
Okay. Cal,
Cal can stay with me for the time being, Miles.
Okay. By the way, where's Felix? I feel like, I don't know, maybe this is a conversation he'd want to be a part of or something.
Dr. Cavillion has been, supposedly, asleep in his quarters for the past couple hours.
Magic Act really took it out of him, huh?
I doubt he's actually sleeping, Commander.
Well, see you all in a few hours then. Just ring me up if you need me. I'll just be thinking, so I'll have an ear out.
Don't think too much, Alex.
I try not to.
Oh, you're kidding me. Stupid recorder keeps turning. Continuation of Assignment 3, May 10th, 1410. Log 3. Recorded by Petty Officer M.J. Abbott. Well, can't say a whole lot of progress has been made on the assignment. Looks like you know that, though, since for some reason, every factor of my life decided to work together just this once to make sure I consistently kept turning on the recorder. How? Who knows, but, hope you enjoyed the show, I guess. Call my agent if you have any questions. The more I speak, the more I feel like this cave is really, really getting to me, so... Woohoo!
I fear that is a shared experience, my friend.
Oh, crap. How much
I
of that-
don't think that you should fret so. If we all go mad in here, it seems that we'll go mad together. And is that not at least a somewhat comforting sentiment?
I'm less worried about going mad and more worried about what embarrassing BS you just heard me muttering to my comms.
I didn't hear a thing. I will say, though, I wanted to stop by earlier, and you and the commander appeared a bit, preoccupied.
You understand how hearing that conversation is actually worse, right? Like, you get that, right?
No, you misunderstand. I'm a gentleman, Miles. I've been taught many times that eavesdropping is a nasty thing to do, especially towards the vulnerable. I merely heard you and the commander discussing things. I didn't listen to the words. That would be rude.
I see.
If you wish to tell me what you two are discussing, you can do that on your own time.
Dream on, Cavillion.